Hello, today we're going to be sowing some autumn garlic. That's garlic that's sown in autumn. It grows through autumn, winter and spring, and it's harvested the following summer. So it's in the ground quite a while, from sowing to harvest. This is some I bought yesterday at our local garden centre. There's lots of this stuff on the internet. If you want to go on the internet, you can buy garlic, you can buy different types of garlic, you can buy different varieties of garlic. But this was the only garlic they had in at the garden centre, and the only information they could give me was that it was autumn planting. They couldn't tell me what variety it was, and they couldn't tell me whether it was hard neck or soft neck. But there are ways of telling whether you've got hard necked or a soft neck variety of garlic, and I'll show you the ways. But let me say before I go any further, I'm not a garlic expert. I've never grown this stuff successfully. I've tried for a couple of years and I've not managed it. And I think I've not managed it because I bought the garlic from a supermarket, and it was garlic that was on the shelf to be eaten. I tried to grow it, and I'm not too sure it was autumn planting garlic, and I think I've had the wrong garlic. At least that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So there'll be no excuses this year, Molly, will there? We've got the right garlic. Okay, all we've got to do now is determine whether it's hard neck or soft neck. Now, hard neck garlic, I've got some photos I'm going to put up now. Hard neck garlic grows a stem from the centre of the garlic bulb, and it's called a scope. And the scope can be curly like a pig's tail when it grows. And when you break the bulb open, the garlic bulb, once you've harvested the garlic, and the scope's been trimmed off, you find that hard stem in the middle of the garlic. And that's how you know you've got hard neck garlic. If you bought it and you don't know what it is, once you start breaking these guys open, if it's got a hard neck in the middle, it's hard neck garlic. If it hasn't, then it's soft neck. And soft neck garlic generally has more cloves, but probably smaller. Okay, so if you want any more, if you need any more information on garlic, I would suggest you Google it. You're not going to get a lot off me other than to see me break this open, determine whether it's hard neck or soft neck, and plant some in a pot in some homemade compost that I intend to grow on through autumn, winter, spring and into summer. So let's break some of this stuff open and see what we've got, shall we? Okay, I think the way to do it is to sort of give it a good rub. And there's our first garlic clove. How's that? So, did I tell you how much this stuff cost? I don't think I did. These 3 cloves cost me £1.20. £1.20. Sorry, these 3 bulbs cost me £1.20. Let's see how many cloves we get for our £1.20 from these 3 bulbs. Well, I'll tell you what, this. Did I tell you these would be small? Oh, there's a small one. There's a small one. But this is a bigger one. Okay. I'll just tell you now, when you plant these guys, it's pointy end up. Okay. You probably know that. If you don't, you do now. It's pointy end up. So what did we get there? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that titchy one, 6. 6 garlic cloves from 1 garlic bulb, and we've now determined it's soft neck. And why have we done that? Because there was no hard stem in the middle, there was no scope. So we're growing soft neck garlic. Okay. But we don't know what variety it is. Move those to that side. Let's see what this guy gives us. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's a few more cloves in this one, isn't there? Right, let's do a count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 11 cloves from that one. And we've got 2, 4, 6 from that one. 11 and a 6 egg. £1.40, 3 bulbs. I think that's a deal, don't you? And the other thing is, I do like shopping locally. I think I've told you that before. If I can support our local garden centres, I will. Oh boy. Right. Not long now. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that one looks like 10. What do we get? 10, 11, that's 21, is it? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 cloves. How's that? So that's a potential 28 garlic plants for £1.20. It's got to be a deal, hasn't it? Oh, you're not kidding. Right, I'm going to put this to one side and we'll fill this pot and we'll get some of these cloves started. I'm not going to plant them all, just plant a few now on camera. Okay, you've seen these before, 10-inch pots. Right, well, I'm going to use an 8-inch pot. Put the 10-inch pots to one side, I'm going to use an 8-inch pot. This is homemade compost. It's been fired up with a bit of blood, fish and bone. It's quite wet, and it's quite wet because we've had a lot of rain lately. So I'm hardly going to need to do anything with these guys other than push them in, stand them on a patio and see how they go. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Just firm that down a bit. Right. Right, we'll just push them in like this. Make sure I've got this one the right way around. It's a bit of a, I can't tell her. I had that one upside down, would you believe? Right. Okay, so that's it. 4 garlic cloves in an 8-inch pot. We're in the middle of September, so we're just starting the autumn months. And as you can see from the number of garlic cloves I've got quite a few more of these guys to do. We're in the winter months now. We've had 2 or 3 ground frosts. It's the beginning of November and it's quite breezy most of the time. We're getting some strong north winds whipping across the garden and it's doing the garlic no good, so I've moved it in closer to this fence just to get some wind protection. Of course, the problem with that is that you don't get as much natural light. You've moved towards the shade. Okay, that's my winter garlic. 4 garlic cloves in an 8-inch pot. As a pencil, to give you an idea of perspective. They're as thick, if not thicker than a pencil now. And those guys went in the autumn of last year. They've been right through winter and we're in the beginning of spring now. So these guys have got to have been in that pot 5 or 6 months. Okay, I'll just move the pot out of the shot and we'll have a look at the onions. If you've got this far through the video, stick with it, because we're going to do a reveal now. We've done a start, there's a bit of a middle, and now we're going to do the finish. So this is a start to finish video for my winter garlic. You can see from the barrel it's quite full of soil now. I've harvested most of the garlic. I've turned the pots out and I'll put some of that up for you to have a look at shortly. I've retained 2 pots and I'm going to empty those 2 pots out now on camera. As you can see from the foliage, it's dying back, and I think as you can see from the timeline on the video, this is a long job. This isn't a 5-minute job. If you're going to grow garlic, it's going to nearly take you a year from start to finish, isn't it? Well, it's took me 40 weeks, and that's the best part of the year, isn't it? So let's empty this garlic out and see what's on the end of it. Okay, it's been quite wet here. You can see soil ball doesn't want to break. It's quite wet. Garlic stopped growing, so it'll only waste if we don't get it out of this wet soil. So let's get it out. Let's see what we've got. Okay, there's our garlic. I'll just put this to one side. I'll empty the second pot, and then we'll give this a wash and throw what garlic I've got up onto the batter, shall we? Okay, second pot, much like the first pot. These 3 seem to have done reasonably well. This guy on the end doesn't seem to have done so well. We'll find out. Okay, so we'll just wash the dirt off these. How's that looking? This is some of the garlic I took out of the pots earlier. Okay, garlic, winter garlic, sown in autumn, grown through winter and spring, harvested in midsummer. Start to finish. So this is homegrown veg, signing out. Come on, Mo.